Impractical Jokers is an American hidden camera reality game show with improvising elements. Produced by North-South Productions, Impractical Jokers premiered on True TV December 15, 2011, starring the four members of the Tenderloins, Joseph Joe Gatto, James Murray, Brian Q. Quinn, and Salvatore Sal Volcano. An episode of Impractical Jokers is basically a series of competitive games of dare, in which each joker receives either a thumbs up or a thumbs down for their performance. At the end of the episode, the joker who tallied the most thumbs down is the loser and is subjected to a punishment. The games are contrived scenarios in which one joker is challenged to embarrass himself by engaging with unwitting members of the general public, receiving commands from the other jokers who are orchestrating and surveying the bizarre scenario from behind the scenes with covered recording equipment. Impractical Jokers' 8th season premiered on March 28, 2019. The series has been renewed for a 26-episode 9th season, which is scheduled to premiere in 2020, and the Impractical Jokers movie, feature-length movie, is beginning filming in April of 2018 and is expected to premiere on February 21st, 2020. But in today's video, we're going to show you some of the funniest Impractical Jokers bloopers ever. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video as it helps the channel out tremendously. In season 6, Murr had a pretty unique experience as he was getting ready to start his challenge. He walked up to a woman and started engaging in conversation, but for some reason, the woman acted like she knew him and had been waiting for him the whole time. Initially, the cast just assumed that she was a simple fan of the show and recognized Murr from watching the television show frequently. But then she started talking on and on and on as if she and Murr were friends, and it definitely left him confused.
What are you doing? Why didn't you text me right here? I told you guys to tell me if you're downtown. I work. This is my office.
Is that right?
She tried to drag him off for coffee, but he managed to tell her that they were filming and he had to grab people's cigarettes and throw them on the ground. And then the woman realized what was going on.
This is the show. Oh my God.
Yeah, do we know each other?
No, I know you from TV.
Who did you think I was?
I thought you were my friend Liam.
The cast was still confused, but the woman acted as if this was ultimately normal, and it looked like the jokers were actually set up themselves this time. In the season 5 episode Water Torture, the jokers went to the park to play real-life heroes. For the challenge, a child actor had to shoot a stranger with a water gun, and the joker had to jump in front of the stranger to save that person from becoming wet. However, after becoming a hero, the joker would have to say something bad to the person that they saved, and should he say something different than the line that he was given by the other jokers, then the challenge would be lost. Sal had to go first in this scenario, but the child actor that they were using started off bad by tripping and falling along with dropping the gun. Sal remained calm but eventually lost his cool as the boy came and shot the lady that was getting up to leave. But since Sal was already upset, the other three decided to turn the challenge into a punishment without letting Sal know. They decided to make the kid screw up the whole time by telling him to shoot the wrong person. At this point, Sal was so pissed that he got up and said he wasn't recording his BS anymore and asked the cameraman to stop filming him. On the episode where Murr was selling popcorn and drinks to the customers and fans at the racetrack, he had refused to give them back their change, and people were obviously not happy about it, just like any normal person would be. While one man almost accepted the fact that he basically paid $10 for a small bag of peanuts.
What's that? I'm sorry? Yeah, you got the peanuts, right?
Yeah,
great.
You got my 10.
Yeah. We got the right around the bends.
Another customer was not willing to leave without her change, but Murr tried to confuse the woman and her daughter by talking nonsense.
Just this, just the water.
Yes, that was $2.
Right. 5 minus 2.
That was the
That's $3.
Right.
yes.
$3 we get
No,
back.
the water's $2, not 3.
Right.
Other people eventually got involved, including a customer who paid $10 for his bag of peanuts, telling Murr to give her back her change, but Murr said that the lady tipped him.
It's me.
I did not.
Why?
Why?
He bolted and tried to make a run for it and ended up making his way all the way to the golf cart just in time for him to hop on and drive away, ultimately winning the challenge. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, man, showing you guys some of the funniest Impractical Jokers bloopers ever seen on the television show. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also leave a like as it does help the channel out tremendously, and we'll see you in future videos.